hour 20, you guys have made it into week four. We have an awesome EMOM for you. It is each movement on the minute. The equipment that you will need is a mini band, a slam ball, and a couple kettlebells. I have Coach Mick here with me today. Hi. Who is going to work right along with you. I will be here to help guide you through the timer, help you transition in your movements, and just give you guys some modifications for those of you that maybe forget what those modifications are or you'd like to utilize them. So, we're going to go ahead and start with our warm-up. Are you ready? Yep. All right. So, let's go ahead and start by just doing this little boxer shuffle here. Woo. Make sure you got your MyZone on. Got it on? Make sure you got your trackers, whatever you're starting. All right, let's take it into that long arm jack. You're possibly knocking out this workout after a weekend, so we probably need to have a pretty good warm up. Let's roll out those shoulders. And when you're ready, take it into your high knee pull, lengthening out those hamstrings, glute, low back. And of course, when you're ready, shift it back into booty kicks, pump some blood back there. Some days your warm-up feels like work. Yeah, oh totally, yes, it does. Take it side to side. All right, down your boxer shuffle. Step tap arm swing. If you get through these moves faster than me or before me or slower than me, that's good. Okay, let's shake those arms forward and back. I feel like, we're gonna need this. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Good. All right, let's go ahead and warm up that lower body. We're gonna take it into some body weight squats. So let's do 5 regular squats and then 5 sumo squats. I think I can hear myself creaking. Always the first few squats. Probably because we have a birthday coming up. I'm gonna be a year older. Me too, I know. All right, after those squats, we're gonna go ahead and turn those toes forward, wide forward fold. Good, go ahead and reach opposite hand, opposite foot. Oh, that's a big stretch. I like to change the cadence on this, do a few slow, and then do a few quick. And if you like all quick and all slow, you can do all quick and all slow, whatever you like. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and slow it down if you're going quickly, and we're gonna step it out into our plank position and go through 10 warm-up push-ups. So remember, these are warm-up. If you're feeling a strain through your shoulders already this morning or no ab control, just drop to those knees. Really push through the palm and try to get the work in the chest and the bicep. After you've done those 10, we're gonna press into that down dog. Woo. Then we'll go through that lunge. Now, you're pretty familiar with the 3 stretches that we do here, so we're gonna go through all 3. But if you guys wanna skip one or do more of the other, go ahead and do it. So we'll do lunge with a twist. I like to add a little movement in there. Then square it up, set the back knee down, hamstring stretch. Then as you lift the chest, drive the hips forward, deep hip flexor stretch. And if you wanna add that little extra stretch, back arm up and over, go ahead and get her done. We're gonna go back to our down dog, same 3 stretches on the other side, whatever order you want. You know, I'll always give you an opportunity to get some extra stretching in, whatever you need to do. I'll also give Mick an opportunity to do some extra stretching for what her body needs. Knee down, hamstring back. Good, lift the chest, drive the hips forward. This one feels really good today. Ooh, it does. Okay, so from here I'm gonna go into high plank, do some few hip circles, get some squat thrusters in, And then we'll do a kind of a body check and see what else we need to get done. So high plank hip circles. If you got a little burn going on in your core, we want that to happen. And then those squat thrusters. All right, shake out your arms. If you have anything else that you've figured out you need, if you need a little bit more chest, stretching through the chest, you need a few more push-ups, you need a few more yogi squats, whatever it is, go ahead and get it done. What else do you need, Michaela?
My chest is just tight, otherwise
your chest
okay.
is really tight. Okay,
Yeah.
well, let's shake it out. You keep shaking it out. I'm gonna get things set so you can keep shaking. All right, guys, so in our first set, this class is all EMOMs. Our very first one is just 9 minutes. You have 3 movements, which means we'll do each move 3 times. So in minute number 1 and 2, you're gonna need your mini bands. You can put your mini bands around your calves or around your quads. And the first movement is a mini band bridge, butterfly bridge pulse. There's no rep count given to this one, so I really just want you to work for almost the entire minute. I'm gonna keep track of time for Michaela while she's working, and then I'll have her transition with about 10 seconds so she can get up and be prepared for minute number 2. All right? Y'all set and ready to go? Okay. All right, here we go. We're getting started in 3, 2, 1. Here it is. So I'm gonna tell you, Michaela's got herself all set. Now, she's got the band around her hips. She's got the bottoms of her feet together and her knees dropped open. What she's trying to do is put a little bit of pressure in the bottoms of her feet, and when she lifts her hips, she's trying to use her hamstring and her glute and not arc into her low back. So one of the things you can do, we're about halfway through this minute, Nick, we got about 30 seconds. You can pelvic tuck and pull those abs in. So you pelvic tuck and then lift the hips, and you're gonna feel those abs get tight and you're gonna feel isolation of your booty. We got about 15 seconds before I have you stand up. How's it feeling?
Good.
Pretty good right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and have her stand up. We got 10 seconds. I think my beeper's turned low. And she's gonna go into those squat burners in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, she's got squat burners. She moved the band down to her calves. You can keep it on your quads if you want. 3 little hops out, 3 little hops in. We're going for about 16 of these. We're gonna count going 3 hops out as 1, going 3 hops in as 1, okay? So 8 out and in, or 16 total. 2 more. I was gonna say, how you doing? Good. Good?
Ooh, yeah,
All right,
little burn.
good deal. So she's got a little extra time there. If that one's feeling really good, you can change up the rep count, but I want you to have a little bit of extra rest in this minute, because minute number 3 is a different story. Okay, once you finish, kick that band off, grab that slam ball. You have a full minute of overhead slams with that ball. You're gonna try to throw it, and if you can get down and catch it, catch it. There's our beeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just take that ball, reach up, and slam it. You can see that Nick's got those arms fully extended overhead. She's using everything she's got to truly throw it down. And then she follows the ball down, and it's got this tiny little bounce, barely a bounce, and she's catching it. All right? Modify. You're going to throw it down. You won't end up catching it, but you're going to spend just as much effort squatting down to collect the ball and pick it back up overhead. Woo, how you doing, Michaela? Good. I know, right? That's a rough one. Okay, she's still got about 10 more seconds before we transition and give her time to put that bridge on, or that mini band on for her butterfly bridge pulse. Whew. Oh yeah. Last 5. We're gonna have her transition 5 seconds early. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead, rest a few seconds early so you've got time. All right, she's getting that band on, dropping those knees open, feet are together. You could modify this by doing a regular bridge and keeping your feet flat, okay? Good. So hands or arms are down at the sides so that she can use that as a strong brace and lifting her hips, okay? So I think a fun little personal challenge, because I bet she's doing this anyway. for you at home is to count out each minute. So like in minute number 1, if you did 16 bridges, try to do 16 bridges again, okay? In minute number 2, you got all your squat burners in. See if maybe you could add one. She had 30 seconds time, so maybe just add one. And then at minute number 3, count how many overhead slam balls you do. Let's go ahead and transition to your feet in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I got out of her way for her squat burners. 3 little hops out, 3 little hops in. You can do all these movements with no mini bands as well. Good. See how she's keeping her abs tight? She's staying nice and low in that squat. Really trying to get that little bit of burn going on in those quads and that booty. After those butterfly bridges, you should feel it in that booty. Yeah. Second time through, nice job.
Okay, I did 20 that time.
Woo, there you go. Okay, so she's gonna shake it out and be fully ready for those overhead slams. Now, maybe she didn't count the first round, but she's gonna count this round.
This round, yep.
And see how many you can get in, and then in minute number 3, try to match that number or beat it by 1. There's our countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. She's throwing that ball down and collecting it, either catching it or collecting it and taking it back up. Woo, nice job, Michaela. She's counting out strong. Woo! I know, right? Come on, guys at home, you can do this. Stick along right with her. Try to throw that ball every time she throws the ball. Yes. Okay, this is where you're gonna take a big breath. Come on, keep going. How many you got, Mick?
This is 15.
15 right there. Come on, keep going. Meet her number or beat it. You still got 20 seconds. Come on, go through it. Yes, how many can you get? How many can you get? Set the bar, compete against yourself. Let's go. You got 10 seconds. We got plenty of time to borrow from our other minutes. Let's go all the way to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Woo. All right, go ahead, transition down to the ground. Put your band on for your butterfly bridges. Once you catch your breath, you can tell us how many you got.
I got 27.
Right now, yeah. 27. And we almost got her to red zone.
Almost, yeah.
88%. Where'd you hit? What'd you get? So, round 3 is where stuff starts to burn a lot, okay? So, think about the pelvic tuck. Think about using your glutes and your hammies to lift. If you have any strain in your low back, I need you to set it down. Take the butterfly portion out. Just put your feet flat. And then see if you can re-engage your hammies and your glutes and lift. Use the whole bottom of your foot to help you. You got 10 seconds. She's got plenty of time, so she can stay down on the ground and work those hip bridges. We'll come to our feet in 3, 2, 1. Coming to her feet, she's getting ready for those mini band squat burners. And like I said, she's got plenty of time there. So work for about 30 seconds, however many that you can get in. And then give yourself that 30-second rest and get ready for those slams. Stay low. Yeah, stay low at home. Come on. I know it burns. Stay low at home. You only got a few more seconds. You only got a few more reps. Come on. Abs in. Let him help you. Yeah. Okay, there's that 30-second mark. Nice job. That was terrible, huh?
It burns, yeah.
All right. So take that extra rest. This is your last set of overhead slants, okay? Last set. Okay. You have 27. Can you get in 27 again? Maybe 28?
I'm gonna try.
Okay. All right. Gear up. Here we go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. She's gonna do it. I'm like, the pressure is on. I'm sweating for her. Yes. Keep going. Come on. Keep pace. She's got a nice steady pace, nice steady rhythm. That's what's gonna earn that win at the end. Yes. Woo. Nice long extension in her arms. She's making the most of job, Michaela. We're creeping up on that high yellow zone. Only 30 seconds. Here it comes, come on. Keep going, keep pace. Every time you hear that slam, throw it, come on, keep pace. There it is. Come on, you got 15 seconds. Beat it.
Okay, 25.
Earn your rest, there it is. 26, oh no. Come on, 27. There it is, she's got 28. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. You earned that rest, girl. Walk away, get a drink. We'll reset that timer. Guys, grab a drink. We'll take a minute rest, reset our timer for our next EMOM. Whew, that was a toughie.
Yeah.
I don't think people realize how tough it is to do the workout and be all by yourself.
Yeah.
But you know what? I guess maybe they are too, and that's why they have us. Yeah. All right. So those of you that are working out at home, crank your music up, get in your zone, and work right along with Michaela. So, EMOM number 2. It's 10 minutes. We have 2 movements that we're going to alternate through, which means you do each one 5 times. The first one is a double clean squat. We're going to try to get in 15 in that minute. If you get in the 15, you earn extra rest. If you don't get in the 15, you just move on to the next minute and work for it the next time. The second move is a slam ball lunge twist. You can hold the slam ball ideally at your chest. If you don't have a slam ball at home, you can use a kettlebell, okay? What do you think? You ready to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we have a pair of our kettlebells. She's got 15 clean squats. I'll talk you through the movement as she does it. We're ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So Mick's working right away for you today. She's got a pair of 20s, and you'll notice she loads her hip when she goes to clean, and then works to drop her booty and make that kind of a fluid motion between the clean and the squat, okay? Wherever you hold it in rack position, I want it to be comfortable, so if you need to push those shoulders back so that you don't have strain, push it back, okay? Typically, the closer to your body, the more protection you're gonna have. Nicely done, Michaela. What number are you on?
This is 14.
14, there we go. 15, nicely done. So she completed that. She's got a little extra rest. She's gonna get that slam ball ready to go. In 10 seconds, she's gonna start her lunge with a twist. It's alternating, it's 16 total, so 8 on each side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So Michaela chose the step forward lunge. You could modify this movement by using no slam ball or no weight at all, just like I'm doing. You could also, when you step forward, set your knee all the way on the ground. The other option is to actually do a step back lunge as opposed to a step forward, but you always need to be twisting over the front quad. So if your right leg is forward, twist to the right. You still have 25 seconds. 20. So if you happen to be using a makeshift weight at home that's really light, nice job, Michaela. She's gonna get ready for her double kettlebells. Whew. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So she hinges and squats. Hinge clean, squat. We did this move in yesterday's workout, and the rep count got really high, and I found myself breaking it up. So I did my clean, and then I did my squat. That's exactly how you would modify. The other way you would modify is just using one kettlebell and doing a 2-hand clean and a goblet squat, okay? So if you have one kettlebell at home, that's your move for today.
It's harder to get through this time.
Yeah, it is. Yep. We're working our booties for those shorty shorts.
Summertime, yep.
Yep. All right, woo, you got about 10 more seconds. I try to get in 1 or 2 more, and then let's go ahead and transition. All right, go ahead, set those weights down, Michaela. We're going back to that lunge with a twist in 2, 1, here we go. So, 3 ways to modify this. 1, use no weight at all, okay? So lunge with a twist. Option 2 is to hold a weight, just like Michaela is at her chest. Option 3, let's say you really are feeling like a rock star, or you have maybe a little bit lighter weight, is to actually extend the weight further away from your body. So the further away something is, the less control you have and the more work it takes to control it. So you could mimic holding something and keeping it far away from your body as you twist. You got 20 seconds. How you doing, Mick?
Good. Dying a little bit.
Yes, you are. She has hit the bottom of her red zone, which is exactly where we want you to be. This is coded yellow. We're going back to those double clean squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So again, remember, if you're working with one weight at home, 2-hand clean into a goblet squat. 2, if you got 2 weights at home, you do not need anything super heavy. I'm sure that 20 is feeling heavy.
Yeah.
We probably should have grabbed her pairs of 15s as well. Maybe our director can do that.
250s. That might be good.
We got 5 rounds to go. So she's gonna keep working the best she can, but remember, don't stress about getting through all the reps. I've given you a challenging rep count because I wanna push you to strive for a goal, but at the same time, being controlled and having quality work is more important than getting all those reps in. So just work for the time given, then pause and rest, okay? We got 5. We're getting back to those lunges in 3, 2, 1. She's gonna work that lunge.
Thanks. I'm gonna mute him.
All right. So those lunges are still feeling pretty good, I can tell. But notice how she's got her elbows tucked in, her chest is strong, her shoulders are down and back, okay? You gotta give yourself that little bit of reprieve and check yourself there, especially to get through those double cleans, because you're gonna have a tendency to wanna pull forward. I almost turned the wrong way because I was looking at you. Got it. We still have about 15 seconds here to finish out those 16 lunges. Woo. Nicely done, Michaela. Okay. We're going back to that clean squat in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nicely done. Whew. So again, we're working here in the gym. She's got an opportunity to use 2 20s, 2 15s, 2 10s. At home, our opportunity there, let's say you only have 2 20s or maybe 2 15s, instead of thinking that you have to drop down in pairs, just use one of those kettlebells instead. So you could set 120 down and again, do that clean to a goblet squat. Same thing with those 15s, okay? You could just use one. 20 seconds, how are you feeling, Michaela?
Good. Sweaty.
Whew, it is sweaty.
Really sweaty.
We got 10 seconds before we're gonna set those kettlebells down, whether we've completed those 15 or not, and go back to that lunge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now again, she's got that 15-pound slam ball that she's using here, but you could always modify by holding a kettlebell or by holding no weight at all. All right, guys, we got 40 seconds, and then you've made it on to your last round. This is a hard set, guys. This is a hard set. Crank up your music at home. Keep yourself paced with Michaela. You got 25 seconds. I'm pretty sure I might have chosen to set my slam ball down way before you did. So there's a good plan of attack, all right? You can hold out all the way to the end, or maybe you alternate. Maybe you do one round with a weight, one round without a weight. Gut check yourself and maintain that form. All right, we're getting to our last set of clean squat using 2 kettlebells or 1. In 2, 1, here we go. So again, you can use that 1 kettlebell, or you can continue on using that pair. It's your last set.
Yes.
Woohoo! That got a big smile. Woo. Yes. We're down to 30 seconds of work. Again, remember, don't fret about the rep count, okay? Think about the quality of work that you're giving. Work for that just a minute, right? Push those limits, maintain form. 15. Doing great, Michaela. 10 seconds. There's that countdown beep, but we're setting down those weights in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Setting down those weights and going to that lunge with a twist. 16 of them. Holding a weight or not holding a weight. Stepping forward or stepping back. If you're feeling a little bit wobbly, sometimes stepping back is nice, or if you're worried that maybe you're going to drop your chest forward or lunge forward with it, then take that step back. Good. You see nice lines on Michaela. She's got 2 90-degree angles, and she's really trying to keep those hips square when she adds that little twist. If you can feel your knees twisting, just go all the way down to the ground. I do that on one side. When I get tired, I'll start to twist through my hips and my knees, so I set that back knee down. You got 15 seconds, Michaela. Woo. Then you get a nice rest. 10 seconds. There's that countdown beat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo-hoo. Set that sucker down. Woo-hoo. All right. We're moving on to EMOM number 4. Michaela's getting a drink of water. You walk away, get a drink. You can pause the workout, whatever you need to do if you want a longer rest than what we're taking. I'm going to reset our interval timer. Again, I have been setting this to 1 minute of work with a 1-second transition for 10 rounds or 9 rounds. The reason that I'm doing that is so that we can have that little beep to listen to, so we know when we transition through each minute. So we got a kettlebell sumo deadlift to an upright row. So for this one, you can continue on with your lighter pair, or if you have access to 1 medium heavy kettlebell, go ahead and grab that medium heavy kettlebell. And then you also need a slam ball. In your second minute, that slam ball thruster is gonna go nice and quick, so that's your built-in rest time, okay? So you're gonna end up working for probably the entire first minute, into the second minute, and then you'll get that rest. All right, how you feeling? You ready?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we got a kettlebell sumo deadlift to an upright row. Michaela's gonna do 7 of them facing you, and then she's gonna turn and do 7 of them facing me so you can see what this move looks like, okay? You ready?
Yep.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So she's got a hip hinge. You can hear her tap the kettlebell, which makes it dead on the ground, but she's hinging back at 45 degrees, and then standing up, and then having a nice strong base and pulling that kettlebell from pelvic bone to collarbone. Yep. So you can break this one up, going very slow and making it really straight 2 movements. If you get into a little body rhythm and you kind of blend together, that's okay. That's okay. Good. Excellent job, Nick. So now she's going to get ready for that slam ball. You got an extra 15 seconds. Slam ball thruster is very similar to an Olympic thruster. We're actually going to throw the slam ball up and catch it at her chest. She's going to make 1 fluid movement. So as she catches it, she's going to drop into her squat. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So for this movement, if you happen to not have a light weight or something that you can gently toss in the air or push overhead, a body weight hip thrusting movement would be that squat thruster that we do during our warm-up. Nicely done, Nick. Watch how when she catches that kettlebell, her butt drops and she's already in motion. So it's not jarring on her shoulders or her chest or her neck, right? The whole body absorbs that shock. You did that well. Thanks. All right, so she's got extra rest here. She's got about 30 seconds. Now we're down to 20. She's gonna get her kettlebell and her plan of attack for that sumo deadlift to an upright row, okay? 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So nice hinge back, forearms touch the thighs, like you're hiking a football. Her stance is wide, heels are wider than the shoulders. She's got a natural pronation. It's nothing crazy. It doesn't put any funny torque on the knee. How are you feeling, man? Good. This is one of my favorite moves.
I say I like this one, yeah.
I can feel my booty work on both movements because you squeeze tight. All right, 25 seconds. She's gonna have a little extra rest time in this one to get her slam ball and get ready for those thrusters. All right. Nick, I want you to do those thrusters facing me this time so they can see you drop into that squat. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So, the most important part of this is not necessarily throwing it over your head. That does give you that but you can modify by just pressing the ball overhead and not throwing it. Then she wants to be prepared for the catch and the drop of her hips. So it's one fluid motion, kind of a cyclical motion. Plenty of time, Michaela. Feels good, doesn't it?
Feels good.
Okay, she's got an extra 30 seconds of rest. Then we're gonna go back to that sumo deadlift to an upright row. If you do not have access to your perfect weight, you can always double up or you can always remove one kettlebell. So let's say you wanted something heavier than a 30 and that's all you have at home, but you have the pairs. You have the same weight selection Michaela does. You could grab your 220s and that would give you 40 pounds to work with.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll try for one, yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So it's gonna feel pretty good on the lower body. It's gonna be a definite challenge in that upper body. Nice big breath. You can see the more she challenges herself, the more she's focusing on that exhale. You can't hear it, but you can see that she's blowing that air out on the way up through the whole motion. Yeah.
Ooh, this is harder.
Yeah, it is. You got 30 seconds, lots of time in the scheme.
Whew.
20, look at that. Whew. It was harder, but she crushed it.
It was tougher.
Yeah, it is. Okay, getting ready for that slam ball thruster. Again, pick anything. You can throw your kids if they're in the room. Pick them up and throw your kids. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I used to do that. Then all of a sudden they got bigger than me. Woo, good job, Michaela. Nice and strong. Looking really strong. Woo! Woo! 40 seconds. You have plenty of time, girl. You can have lots of rest.
Good.
Come on, keep going. Go, keep going. I'm all done. Yeah. Oh. Lots of rest. Yep.
Okay. All good.
All right. We have a couple more sets. What's our plan of attack here?
I'm gonna do a single.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to that single. All right, 15 seconds. So remember, the quality of your work is more important than the rep count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the start of that minute. Sumo deadlift to an upright row. Yeah. can hear her tap the kettlebell each time. That is a goal. That is what makes it dead, is by tapping it all the way to the ground. However, if range of motion or maybe a previous injury or some type of limitation prevents you from tapping that bell on the ground, don't stress about it. Make that maybe a small goal to work towards as we work through some of the things that are unique to you. 20 seconds. Or whatever comes first. 15 or 20 seconds. All right, we got slam ball thrusters, and then I think,
One more beat.
yeah. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Yes. Maybe trade out your kids. If you got like a 30-pound kid and like a 20-pound kiddo at home, swap them up, share the love. Plenty of time, 40 seconds.
Yay.
Look at that.
It's tough. It's good.
I could have doubled that number.
You could have literally, yeah, don't. The rest is good. Feels good. Good amount, yeah.
I mean, you know. All right, she's got 15 seconds. We're getting into that last set of sumo deadlift to an upright row.
Okay.
Then we get to switch it up and get a little fun. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. A couple other things that I haven't cued yet that she's doing a great job. She's keeping chest and eyes forward. So she's not awkwardly looking up at the ground, and she's also not looking up at the ceiling. She's also not looking down at the ground. She's literally looking straight forward. That is definitely a key with your eyes on making the body mechanics do what you want it to do, or what you think it's doing to what it's actually doing. So keep those eyes forward. Whew. Look at that. 20 seconds. Yeah. We got our last round of slam ball thrusters, and then moving on to our last EMOM. It's a doozy. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. 16 slam ball thrusters. When you're finished with this, you've earned yourself extra rest. So we'll take that minute transition plus whatever time she earns in this last minute. Earn it. That's why you work for it. She's in the red. She is earning every second of that rest. Woo! Nice job, Michaela. Woo. Here's that red zone. Oh. Yeah. Okay. She's got an extra 30 seconds of rest here. I want you to take that extra 30 seconds. Then this last EMOM, call it a finisher.
It's something. Yeah.
There's that beat. Finish it up. 2, 1. Rest. All right, here we go. We have made it on to our last EMOM. Now, if you got anything left in your tank, this is where you want to unload it. All right? It is 10 minutes. We will do each move 5 times. It is. I couldn't think of a better person to do this finisher. Okay? Yeah, I couldn't think of a better assist. All right, so we got 5 slam ball wood chops on the right, 5 slam ball wood chops on the left. As Michaela does this one, I'll explain it to you because we just kind of want to get going. All right, and then we have 10 burpees in our next minute. Any additional rest time you earn, take it, you're gonna want it.
Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Okay, last 10.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. We are starting, she's gonna start with that wood chop, right side and left, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So I'm going to describe what she's doing. She's alternating sides, reaching the ball over the front shoulder. So she's in a split stance, and that slam ball is reaching over shoulder, overhead, and throwing to the inside of her foot. Now, she's got a pretty good reach, but that is definitely very challenging movement. So, again, tuck it in close to you, roll it over the shoulder, and then throw it down. Switch sides. Roll it over, slow, throw it down.
Oh gosh.
Oh, plenty of time, girl. You went through that nice and quick. So, she's got 20 seconds. This finisher is coated red.
I'll be there. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right, we got 10 seconds. We're gonna work through 10 burpees. Michaela's gonna pound it out. I'm gonna step it out for those of you at home that maybe need a reminder on different ways that you can step this movement out and still collect your reps. Ready? 2, 1, let's go. Nice job, Michaela. Step, push up on your knees, step forward, reach to the sky. Hop. Push up on your knees, hop. Reach for the sky. Otherwise, hop back, strong push up, hop forward, just like Michaela here. Nice job, Nick. Woo! 30 seconds, plenty of time. Look at that.
Yes. Red.
Look at that. Take that rest. You should want this rest.
Yes.
You should want it. So with each round of those slam ball wood chops, a couple things I want you to think about. Having a nice strong base so that you can widen your stance. Really having a strong torso and a strong throw to the ground. Then collect that ball again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice. There's a couple other ways that you can maybe increase the challenge on this wood chop. She's got a really strong reach over. Another way you can challenge yourself is just like you do that overhead slam of adding that little twist, slamming it down, and seeing if you can throw it hard enough to catch it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try it next time.
Yeah? Yeah. No, that's good. I keep it close when I do that. Okay. You got 25 seconds. So tap.
Yep.
I'm not sure I see you drip sweat.
I'm dripping. Yep, I know. That means I'm working.
It's humid, it's Iowa.
It's humid here, yeah.
It is. All right, we got our fans turned down low so you guys can hear us. Here we go, we got 10 more burpees in 3, 2, 1. Here it is, let's get it. Step it or hop it, whatever you need to do, get through it, keep collecting. Right? Stepping it down, stepping it out allows you to continue to collect your reps, and each one counts, right? Push up on your knees counts, stepping counts. Nicely done. Look at that, 30 seconds still. Okay. There's your red zone too.
I know, I'm hitting a lot during this, yeah.
I've been hitting it a lot all week.
Yeah. I wonder, yeah.
All right, we got 10 seconds. She's going to that wood chop. So slow down, take your time. 5 right, 5 left. You can alternate the way Michaela is. You can do all 5 on the right, all 5 on the left. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Yeah. You got it. Plenty of time, 45 seconds. So you see she's having those eyes follow that hand to make sure that she gets a nice good twist in there. Woo, 30 seconds. Look at that. Yeah. All right.
Anyway, my face.
Woo. I usually just have to put my sweat towel down there because
A little closer, yeah.
we've done workouts together before and talked about those burpees, and she always hits a different part of her body than I do. I always hit my face. Always hit my face. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go, 10 burpees. She's gonna pound this one out. She's after it. We mean business. Come on, keep pace. Keep pace at home, come on. Go, you can do it, come on. Nice job, Michaela, way to push them. Woo, look at that. She's getting faster. Yes. She did those 10 burpees in 20 seconds, which means she's got a 40-second rest this time. Did you make it? Did you stay with her? Woo. No pressure.
No time.
All right.
Like 4 minutes left of work. I can do it.
Yep, you can do it. You can do it. You got 2 of each.
Okay.
Take your time with your wood chops.
Yep.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. So again, she really pushed herself and pushed you during those burpees. So take the slam ball wood chop as an opportunity to slow it down and really focus on that movement. I want you to feel that twist through your core. I want you to feel that cross body power. Just like when you do an overhead slam, I want you to figure out how to get some power when you do your wood chop. So it's a little cross body pull. 30 seconds, lots of time on this one.
Yeah. Woo. Just knowing that burpees are next though. Yeah.
So for this one, take a different approach.
Yeah, what you do?
Pace.
Okay.
I pace.
Yeah.
One of the things I like to do when I'm trying to pace to really work on that control, I do an in and out, actually. Like I change it up so that I have that little moment at the top to force a breath. So I like to do an in and out.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So I hope that made sense. When she comes to the top, it forces you to have an opportunity to focus on your breathing. Sometimes when you push real hard like that, you tend to hold your breath. So how can I force myself not to do that? And this is one way. That little hop in out allows you to breathe, regain composure, and have a really quality burpee on the way down and on the way up. Nice. Ooh. Almost there. You got 20 seconds. There it is. So she changed up her pace a little bit, but she still ended up with a little more than 20 seconds of rest, which feels pretty doable. Yeah. All right. This is your last round. Your finisher. It's your last 2 minutes of work. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Plenty of time. 5 wood chop right, 5 wood chop left. She's got focus. She's looking at the ball when she throws it. Keeping her core tight. Excellent job, Kayla.
I'm a mess. Look at my sweat.
Well, there was a moment where she hit 96%. No more.
It's a lot for me though, yeah.
It is. 25 seconds. Plenty of time.
Okay, go with that.
Awesome job.
Woo.
All right, so here it is. This is your last minute of work. Is your last 10 burpees.
Okay. Okay.
It's your last 10 burpees. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So I want you to push yourself. This is your last minute of work. If there's anything you have left, finish strong. Push as hard as you can. Check this work off. Get it done. Don't save yourself. Don't think that you can do more. Nice job, Michaela. Keep it up. Come on, home. Keep going. You still have 40 seconds of work. The second you get done, 40 seconds, look at that. Done. You've earned your rest.
I'm done.
Walk away, grab a drink. Come on, guys, finish it up at home. Let's go, finish it. You got 20 seconds. Woo. Yes. Come on, keep going. We're gonna cool down the second you earn it. Walk away. away from that spot, walk away, catch your breath. Nice work, nice work. 2, 1, rest. Woo. Feels good to be done. Yeah. Step, tap, swing. All right, guys. When I want you to take at least 4 minutes to cool down, Michaela and I are gonna step tap. I'm gonna take her lead. So if she really just needs to stand there and breathe, then we're gonna stand there and breathe.
Good stretch.
Okay. So, we can start pretty easy. Maybe just with one arm across the body, shoulder stretch. So, Michaela, you just did 50 burpees at the end of a really intense workout.
Feels good. Feels sweaty.
You crushed that. So when you're comparing workouts with your neighbor, not your neighbor in here, but you know, like a friend, and they're like, oh man, I did this great workout. You gotta ask them, well, what did they do? And then you can say, well, in just 10 minutes of my workout, I did 50 burpees.
Yeah. Technically 5 minutes of it.
Yes, technically 5 minutes. I did 50 burpees. Pull the, interlace the fingers behind the back, roll the shoulders back, and just focus on your breath. If you're not ready for this intense stretch yet, then don't do it. Right? I am going to take Michaela down to the ground. We're going to do a figure 4 stretch, a butterfly stretch, and a hamstring stretch, okay? We'll stay on the screen for those few stretches, and then we'll say goodbye. Okay? Okay. Because this one feels so good. What was the hardest part?
Ooh, those cleans, I've been trying to use 20s was really hard.
Yeah.
In the last set, of course, the burpees, but
Yeah.
I think the second and fourth set were awful. Yeah.
That sumo to a high pull can be a really empowering movement,
Yeah.
I think.
Yep. The third set felt good. Like it was challenging, but it felt good. Yeah.
Makes you feel strong and kind of makes you aware of your whole body from top to bottom, I think. Good. Hamstring stretch. You can do one at a time or you can do both together. That was a toughie.
That was tough. Really tough, but it feels good. Good workout.
I'm not gonna lie, I prefer to do it with you.
Yeah. I know you'll like that one. But yeah, I would say you've probably done something similar, but yeah. It's a good one. I like that one.
Alright, and a butterfly stretch, of course. Bottoms of the feet together. So, excellent job on workout number 20. Excellent job, Michaela.
Thank you.
She crushed it. We will see you back tomorrow with workout number 21. For now, make sure you give yourself a little extra water, a little extra rest time, and a little extra stretch. All right? Have a great day, guys. We'll see you later.